What's up guys, Matt here from Become Elite, and today I'm just going to go through my entire day of my meals because a lot of you guys have been asking about my meal plan and what I eat on a consistent basis. So here it is. So to start off, I want to let you guys know that I do count my calories, my macronutrients, and my vitamins and all that stuff. Before, when I was trying to gain weight, I was actually trying to consume about 3,600 calories per day, and sometimes it could get up all the way up to 4,000 calories a day. And now that I'm pretty much at my weight goal that I want, I'm in the maintenance phase, so I don't need to eat those 6 meals a day and really stuff myself. So I'm just kind of eating what's more comfortable for me, so which is about 4 meals a day. And that I think is about 3,000 calories a day. So depending on the day, I'm anywhere between 3,000 to 3,600 calories per day. And my protein, I consume about 190 grams of protein per day when I'm on the 3,600. I haven't calculated it yet for the 3,000, but when I'm eating the 6 meals a day, I'm consuming 190 grams of protein, and then 400 grams of carbs, and then about 90 to 100 grams of fat. So that's pretty much my macronutrients. And then so what I do is I have a meal pretty much every 2 or 3 hours. So right now it's, what is it, like 8 in the morning. So I'm going to have my first meal, which is just going to be a protein shake, protein shake, an orange and Greek yogurt. So I do want to let you guys know that I do eat this pretty much about every single day. And I love it. So I get a ton of energy, I'm feeling good, so I'm just gonna keep on going with it. It's also very cheap. I think I calculated it out when I first started and it was about $12 a day, which is great. So you can eat cheap and healthy. You just gotta buy the right foods. Okay, so here is my meal plan. So first, banana. So right now I'm adding raspberries. And I usually add another fruit to kind of balance out the banana because the banana is pretty plain and kind of a strong taste. So I like to add either raspberries or strawberries or blueberries or a combination of the stuff. Then I'm going to fill it up with water. So I fill it up just a little bit with water just to make the mixing process easier. Then I'm going to add 100% whey protein. I usually do 1.5 scoops. So that's 1.5 right there. After the protein, I add same kind of cup. I do oatmeal or Zarta Haferflocken. There's 1 scoop, 2 scoops. I'm gonna fill it up more with water. And then the last thing I do is peanut butter. So I add like 2 tablespoons, 1 to 2 tablespoons of peanut butter. So there's my protein shake in the morning. I usually do. Okay, so here's my breakfast then. Showed you how I made the shake. I cut up 1 big orange, and then I have just about, I think it's, crap, how many ounces is this? Or no, it's 150 grams. So it's 150 grams of Greek yogurt. So I'm gonna eat all this together, and then that's my first meal of the day, breakfast. Okay, so now I'm gonna make my pre-workout drink. Fill it up a little bit with water. I'm gonna add some C4 pre-workout. I always get asked about pre-workout, if kids should be able, or kids should take it, and my answer is honestly no, because it's basically like drinking coffee and it has a whole bunch of other stimulants in there, and it's just not good for kids to be consuming that much caffeine. It's not good for all the other stimulants, but I like it, I take it. If in a perfect world, I wouldn't take pre-workout and I'd always be super excited to go to the gym, but it's not a perfect world, and sometimes I need some pre-workout. So it's kind of like my vice, like one thing that I do that isn't the best for me. So if you're looking to get into supplements, my advice is to not take pre-workout. And so my advice is, don't start pre-workout, because once you take that first time, it's going to turn into you need pre-workout to lift. It's kind of like a sleeping pill. But if you already are taking pre-workout, or if you're older and you are really interested in it, what I do is 1.5 scoops, just like that in there. So yeah, it's just C4 pre-workout. And then I add creatine monohydrate. And creatine is like the opposite. I think everybody should be taking creatine. It's the most researched supplement in the supplement industry. And all of the research has pointed to the fact that it should be taken regularly because it increases strength. It helps increase how much muscle you can build from your strength increases. It's just a really, really good supplement and has shown no negative side effects. I want to let you guys know that I am no doctor. I'm not a doctor. I'm not like a dietitian. I really don't have any higher level schooling on this stuff. So if you are really curious about it, don't take my word for it all. You know, this is just from my experience of doing this for the last 10 years or so. So if you are interested in supplements and stuff, you know, I would say go and research on Google, look at some scientists, what they have to say about products and stuff like that. Don't just take my word. Don't take anybody's word for it. Always do your own research and figure out what's best for you with your doctor. And then lastly, what I do before I go work out is I take glucosamine. So glucosamine is just good for your joints. And I'm trying to get my ankles to stop cracking. So far it's been like a month and I haven't noticed a difference yet. But I'm hopeful. I'm just gonna go through the entire bottle since I've already bought it and see if it makes a difference. But so far, no difference yet. I know a lot of you guys have been asking about the update on my ankles. So that's that for you. So yeah, so then I drink this and I take my glucosamine exactly 30 minutes before I start my workout, which is perfect because the time it takes me to get to the gym by bus is about 20 minutes, and it's like a 5-minute walk there and 5 minutes to the gym. So I take this literally right before I walk out the door. So I'm about to take this and then head out. Okay, what's going on, guys? Just got back from the gym. Now I'm going to make a snack. And this is pretty simple. It's just going to be tuna, 1 can of tuna, rice cakes, and grapes. Okay, so pretty simple. I just crack the tuna can. Then I just drain out some of the excess oil and water. Take 3 rice cakes just like this. And then I just scoop out the tuna right onto the rice cake. Okay, so here's meal number 2 right here. Just a big handful of grapes and then just 3 rice cakes with tuna on it. Pretty simple. So I'm gonna eat this. It's like 11 a.m. right now, 11:30. Eat this, and then in about an hour and a half at like 1, I'll have my lunch. Okay guys, what's up? I'm just about to make lunch. It's like 1:30 right now, and I'm gonna make sweet potato, like fries, and an apple with peanut butter. So I'm gonna do that. I'm just gonna take you how I do that. It's pretty simple. So first you're gonna wanna just boil a big pot of water, enough to fit like 1 sweet potato. Here's my apple and sweet potato, and I'm just gonna cut these both up right now. So for the sweet potato, I'm just gonna cut it into like pretty thin slices. So here we go, there's the sweet potato all cut up. If you guys are wondering why I'm cutting it on the counter, it's because I don't have a cutting board. So, I know one of you is gonna be like, why are you cutting on the counter? Okay, so once the water is done boiling, I'm gonna throw the sweet potato fries into the boiling water, and then I'll leave them in there for 10 minutes. And then I'm gonna take them out and I'll fry them. I'll show you how I do that. And then for the apple right now, I pretty much just add peanut butter on top of it, and I eat that while I'm waiting for the sweet potatoes to cook. Okay, so there's my apples and peanut butter. I'm gonna eat that right now while I'm waiting for the water to boil, and then I'm gonna throw these in. This is basically the extent of my cooking skills. Throwing sweet potato. Whoops. All right, there we go. So now I'm just gonna wait 10 minutes while those cook, and then I'll fry them. Okay, so now what I do is just put some sunflower oil in a pan. So I've strained the sweet potatoes. I'm just gonna throw them just straight in the pan, and I just cook until they're like golden brown on both sides. So I like to space them out so they all cook evenly, and then I'm gonna just put some, it's canola block, but it's really garlic salt. So I just put some garlic salt over it all. Okay, here's the finished product. It's just fried sweet potatoes. So I'm gonna eat this, and then I'm going to work on Become Elite. And then in about 2 hours, I'll have dinner around like 4 or 5. What's up, guys? So it's now 4:15 in the afternoon. I'm about to cook my pre-training meal, so I'll walk you guys through it. This is pretty much my biggest meal of the day. So I'll show you what I do to prepare it. It's pretty simple and quick, but I'll show you guys. Okay, so I just have some chicken breast, some vegetables, which is broccoli, cauliflower, carrots, and then I just have some brown rice that is just 10-minute brown rice, kind of instant brown rice, and then a bell pepper. So what I do is I really meal prep. So what I actually do a lot of the times, I'm not going to do it today, I'm just going to show you how I go through the cooking, but I meal prep. So I cook like a ton of chicken breast, as many as I can fit in the pan at once, and I cook all those at the same time. And then once those are done cooking, I put them in some Tupperware and I put it in the fridge so that when I want to eat again, I just have to reheat it. I don't have to cook every single day. And same with the rice, which I'll actually do today, is that there's 4 packets in here, and I cook all 4 packets at once, and then the same thing, I put it in some Tupperware so that I can eat it. It lasts me 4 days. And all I have to do is just throw it in the pan again and reheat it up along with the chicken, and then just cook some veggies really quick. And so I can cook this whole dinner when I meal prep in like 10 minutes versus right now it's gonna take me probably like 20, 25 minutes to cook. So I love meal prepping because, you know, it's one day where you really have to cook a lot. I cook a lot of chicken, I cook a lot of rice, but it lasts you for like 4 or 5 days, and it's super quick, super easy. So for those of you who always feel like that you just don't have enough time to cook, I'd really start looking at meal prepping and look at some other YouTube videos on how to meal prep and just try it out, because it can be a really good option if you don't have that much time. But what I'm gonna do right now is I'm boiling water to throw in the brown rice, and I'm just cooking, heating up the pan to cook the chicken breast and the veggies in there at once. So I'm gonna do that right now. Get off! Okay, so water's starting to boil. So what I do now is just, this instant brown rice comes in like these packets, and each packet's like 2 servings, so there's 4 of them. So that's like 8 servings of brown rice, and I just cook them all at once in the water. And I just let that cook for 10 minutes, and then after 10 minutes I pull it out and it's all done. The chicken's starting to cook, and then in about 5 minutes I'm gonna throw in the bell peppers and the other vegetables in there. And that's how I do it. Rice is boiling, chicken's cooking, so this is about halfway done now. So what I'm gonna do is just throw in the veggies. I haven't opened up that yet. Okay, I'm doing this one-handed. Alright, that's about good. Okay, the rice is pretty much done. So what I do, if I can get it, what I do is I just take out the bags, let them drain. This is super exciting. That's still cooking over there. I take the bags of rice, I take them out, and then I'm going to put all of the rice except for what I'm going to eat tonight in this Tupperware to save and put in the refrigerator for later. Okay, so I got all the rice in the Tupperware. This will be enough rice for me for the entire week, so I don't have to do that again. I just have to reheat it. Here's the rice that I'm eating for tonight, so I'm gonna dump all that rice into here, one-handed, like a boss. Ugh. Okay, and then I just checked to see if the chicken was done. It is, so I throw it back in the pan. And then I'm going to add the sauce, and I'm just gonna stir it all up. And then I'm gonna stir this all up, and then this will be my dinner. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to do this one-handed, so. Okay, there it is, all stirred up with the curry sauce. And it's cool because I can eat the chicken, the veggies, and the rice, but since I changed the sauces based on the day, like barbecue sauce, garlic sauce, or curry sauce, it really kind of is more of a change. So it's not like I'm eating the same thing every day. And yeah, so that's my pre-training meal. It is, what time is it right now? It's almost 5, and my training's at 7, so I eat this like 2 hours before training. And then when I come back, I'm going to have my last meal, which is pretty much just like the morning shake that I do in the morning, but I'm gonna have just a little change to it. I just add milk, and then I'm gonna probably have some chocolate and I don't know, maybe a fruit if I feel like it. If I'm hungrier, I eat a little bit more. If I'm not, then I don't. So it kind of just always depends on
on how I feel that night. So I'm gonna eat this and then go to training, and I'll see you guys at the late night snack meal.
Yummy!
Okay, so I'm just coming back from practice now. It is almost 10 o'clock at night. I just sent some emails and everything, but now I'm going to make my late night shake, my protein shake, and then I'm just gonna have a little bit of a chocolate bar, and then that's about it. And I'll walk you through the shake. It's a little, the only difference is I'm adding milk instead of water to it. And also I usually, if you've watched my day in the life videos, I add spinach into my shakes just to get more vegetables in, more green vegetables. But I went to the store, the last time I went to the store, there was no spinach left. So as of now, I can't add that in. But if I did have it, it would be in both my morning and my late night protein shakes. But you win some, you lose some. So I'm just gonna make this shake right now and then get ready for bed.
So basically when adding milk instead of water, it just adds a little bit more calories, a little bit more protein, a little bit more fat, and it also just makes the shake a little bit creamier, which is always good.
And then, so after I drink that shake, what I'm gonna do is just have like 1 or 2 squares of this chocolate bar, just because I like chocolate. And then that's it. That's what I eat on a typical day. The only thing I didn't show you, like I said, was the spinach. Usually I add more spinach, or I add some spinach to my morning and late night protein shake. But that's it. I hope you guys liked it. I hope you guys saw, just gave you a better perspective of what I eat throughout my whole day. And I hope you guys liked the video. If you did, be sure to give me a thumbs up, comment below, and also, as always, be sure to subscribe. Almost at 7,000 subscribers now, so it's pretty crazy. Very happy about it. But have a great day, guys.